morning, Donna here, and today is another one of those wonderful, exciting days where I have a project that pulls me out of the Wanted Adventure studio, also known as my kitchen and my living room, and out of the Wanted Adventure editing area, also known as a desk next to my bed, and into the rest of the world. So I thought that I would bring you along with me as well. And first thing for today, that project takes me to the VR building. The VR is doing a documentary, and for that they asked if they could film a little bit of my day in my YouTube life, and so I thought, hey, great, yeah, okay. So I will make a day in my life video for the Wanted Adventure channel, and they can follow me around and film me for their day in my life, filming me making a day in my life video, if that makes any sense. So right now, first, I have to go inside. We have some filming to do inside. Hopefully by the time we come back out, maybe it'll stop drizzling. I'm feeling some droplets from above, and then we're gonna film a little bit more around Munich. I have a few things planned to show you. All right, the weather is not cooperating. It's still raining, but that's okay. I'm going to take you now on a walk that right now is pretty quiet, not too many people, but in just 5 months, there will be thousands of people, tourists and locals, making this walk to the Oktoberfest. I am on the Hakebrücke now, and I like to come to the Hakebrücke even when the Oktoberfest isn't going on. I really like trains. I think they're beautiful and interesting to watch, and especially here in the winter when it snows, then there's like a light dusting of white on the tracks, and then with the red trains, it's just a really nice contrast. So as you can see here at the moment, this alleyway is pretty open, not too many people here, but also here in just a few months, it'll be packed with people. And behind me, if you already want to start some beer during the Oktoberfest, if you already want to start drinking before you get there, or you just want some cheaper beer or some pretzels, there's usually a little kiosk stand there. And if you don't have your dirndl yet, so a lot of the people that you will see walking here in this area during the Oktoberfest will be wearing a dirndl. If you don't yet have a dirndl, you can usually buy it right over there. There's a little kiosk that pops up selling colorful dirndls, and yeah, this area is just packed with people heading to the festival. My shoes are sopping wet at this point. I probably wouldn't have come out today in this weather to show you this walk. I would have picked a sunny day, but yeah, we had this planned for today, and so rain or shine, I'm showing you Munich. Okay, it's time for me to continue on. Something a little sad to announce: as long as I've been living here in Munich, every summer, Monday night is Blade night, but this year, unfortunately, won't be having it. And I mention that here because this bridge, oftentimes I would see the people, so Blade night is where thousands of people skate all around Munich, and oftentimes I would see them coming underneath this bridge here. But yeah, unfortunately this summer, Blade night will not be taking place in Munich. So a little disappointing to hear that. Now we come to a set of stairs that I think these are trick stairs. So when I walk up or down these stairs, it's very awkward for me with the distance of the stairs. So they are too big for me to make it in just one, step, but too small for me to fit really comfortably 2 full steps on the stairs. And so far I have not met anyone who has said that they walk up and down these steps comfortably. So if you've been on these steps, how has your experience been? And finally, here I am at the Theresienwiese. This is the huge open area that gets filled by the Oktoberfest every year in September and a little bit of October. Oktoberfest fills this area with beer tents and music and bright colorful lights and food and beer, of course, and the smell of caramelized almonds and sweat and yeah, even sometimes some vomit as well. But the Oktoberfest is only a little bit more than 2 weeks, so what happens with this big old field the whole rest of the year? Well, as you can maybe imagine, it takes a while to set up the Oktoberfest too. So I believe they start setting it up around mid-July, then you have Oktoberfest, and then it takes them a little bit of time to take everything down, take everything apart. And in addition to that, you've also got a few other festivals. For example, the Tollwood Festival takes place here in the winter, and you've got the Frühlingsfest in the Spring Festival, that's coming up soon. But yeah, for a lot of the year, it's actually just a big, open, empty field. Visiting this area when nothing else is going on here, or even when there's one of the other smaller festivals, makes me realize just how massive the Oktoberfest is, that the other festivals, they set up the whole festival. Sometimes there's even a parking lot, if I remember correctly, and still they only take up a small fraction of this area, whereas the Oktoberfest, it really fills it from one side to the other. And yeah, when I'm in the middle of the Oktoberfest, of course it feels big, it looks big, but for me it's really hard to judge just how huge it really is. But then when I see this big open area with nothing here from one side to the other, I realize what an amazing feat it is that every year they set up the Oktoberfest with these sturdy wooden beer halls, that they set that up here and take that down every year. That just, yeah, it's really impressive. Now I am standing in what looks to me about the middle of this whole area here, so let's have a look. So my question for you is, have you ever been to the Theresienwiese? And if you had access to a big open area like this and money wasn't an issue, what kind of an event would you want to hold here? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And also a big thank you so much to our patrons on Patreon who help make these videos possible. Thank you so much for your support. If you would like to check out our page on Patreon, you can find a link to that down in the description box below. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen. Look at that beautiful bike. I can't even point at it which direction. Look at it, that's really cool. Awkward to walk up or down them. They are not big enough for me to take really 2 full steps on them, but too small for, no. So,